Hi everyone! Flower Nose just dropped their latest collection, the Sweetie Bear, and the moment that I saw the first leaks, I knew that I was in danger. So I did spend some money. I do have the all-in set this time, but as a disclaimer, I'm not going to be opening and showing every single item in it because I'm not going to be keeping everything. I'm going to be gifting some of the items and I guess selling anything that's left over, but I will show you the items that I am keeping. So this collection grabbed me instantly because I absolutely love things that resemble food, especially baked goods, desserts, pastries, and so on. And the combination of teddy bears this time just won me over instantly. The last time that I was really into a collection was Strawberry Cupid, and it was the first time that I bought quite a lot of items from a collection by Flower Nose. But I feel like they just keep outdoing themselves because the items this time, they're just so beautiful. And I do have some comparisons of the Strawberry Cupid products and the new Sweetie Bear products. As you can see, I have my bear headband on today, so I am quite excited. So let's just get straight into it. Let's start by looking at how much I paid for the all-in set that I ordered directly from the official Taobao store. I ordered on the night of the drop, which was Monday 8th of September. The drop was 8 p.m. in China, so I ordered not long after, and I received everything by the Friday of the same week. Everything arrived in 3 boxes, but one is an additional box because I ordered some of the new shades of the Strawberry Cupid liquid blushes, so I'll show them another time. If you're just ordering the all-in set, you get 2 boxes, so one that contains the storage box and then another that contains all the products to put inside the box. Let me show you my unboxing process. I'll show you the detailed unboxing and swatching of every product, but I will also talk about each one. First of all, I have 2 cookie hair clips. I'm not sure if they're going to focus. So one is a chocolate one or cocoa, and then one is just called cookie. Flower Nose hair clips are usually quite heavy, so I don't really see myself wearing them very often, but they are really cute. And they usually have like a crocodile clip. So if your hair is kind of thin, they don't hold very well. The collection also has these two really beautiful kind of waffle or cookie keychains. And inside is setting powder. They come with a really tiny puff, and the powder itself is very fine. You can barely see it, honestly, if you just swatch it. But if you just look at the detailing of the two keychains, I feel like they've really leveled up this time, because if I recall, the Strawberry Cupid cake solid perfume keychains were not really shaded, or at least the cake parts were not. But this time, the body of these keychains are so detailed. Once again, there are some hand mirrors. This time, they are so adorable. They are bear-shaped and have so much detailing. There are 3 different designs. There is a mint blue one, but I'm not going to be keeping that one. I just opened these 2 because I liked these 2 the most. And even more adorably, there is a mini version of the chocolate one. This one is a keychain, so you can attach it to a bag if you would like. But yeah, they are pretty much the same, just that one is smaller. Let's talk about the perfumes because I did film myself opening them, but of course I need to talk about how they smell and what I feel about them. I just want to add as well that I received a sample of each perfume too, so I can give them away to anyone who would be interested in smelling them. The two perfumes come in these really gorgeous bottles that look like two-tiered cakes. Let's talk about the one in this brown bottle first, which is Caramel Bear, because it was the one that I was most excited for because it was described as being a milky, delicious, sweet smelling perfume. However, I would not really consider this to match its name. There's no caramel in this perfume for some reason, although it looks like it would be a very decadent and even maybe cloying perfume. It is not. It smells very clean. I talked about it with my friend. It smells soapy. It smells like a milk and honey body wash that you could get from a drugstore or supermarket from a brand like Dove, Palmolive, or something that my grandma used to use, Imperial Leather. It's very unusual. It wasn't really what I was expecting because I was thinking it would be similar to, let's say, Sabrina Carpenter Sweet Tooth Caramel Dream, I believe it's called, which I have somewhere in my room. But it just smells very soap-like. It is clean. It does smell clean, but it's not that rich smell that I was expecting from the name and how it was described. If you're looking for something clean, this would be up your alley. But if you're looking for something that is gourmand, then it's not this perfume, I'm afraid. Honestly, it's quite nostalgic because it reminds me of when I used to stay at my grandma's house when I was a child and use her body washes when I took a bath. But yeah, it's not caramelly at all. And then in this beautiful pink and blue bottle is Honey Lemon, which initially, as soon as I heard about what it's supposed to smell like, it didn't really strike me as something that would match this collection because the collection is like very creamy, pastry looking, and Honey Lemon seems very fresh, like a summer scent, especially because I recall there was a lemon tea perfume in the previous collection, Shell's Jewel, which I did smell and thought was just okay. So yeah, them releasing another lemony fragrance was an interesting choice. I recall there is no honey in the notes of this perfume. I will have the notes at the bottom, but there is caramel apparently. I don't really smell the caramel either, to be honest. The perfume just has that typical flower nose, floral and fruit fragrance to it. Like it's nothing special, nothing that you need to run out and get. It's okay, but not anything unique or that you must go and get. So it's okay, but I don't like how it smells on me that much. Something that did surprise and impress me was the concealer palette that was released in this collection, which is, I believe, a first for Flower Nose. I recall that there is actually a cushion from a very old collection, and they have done color correcting base products in the past, but then concealer I have not seen from them before, and it comes in this really cute design with like cream around the edges. This one is number 1, which I feel is most suitable for me, but for number 2 I'm still thinking if I should keep it or not, because it is darker, but then it may be good for the summertime, or I might give it even to my husband. If I open it up and show you inside, there are 4 different shades, and there's also a space for mixing. There is a light pink shade, a salmon shade for under eyes, and then there's a yellowy kind of concealer here, and then a darker one, slightly darker one. I feel that the yellowy one does suit my skin quite well. I am quite yellow toned, and then I did use the salmon color under my eyes today, and I feel that it does take away my dark circles pretty well. And then I used the light pink one to brighten some areas like here and here. So I am really happy and impressed by this product actually, because I feel that the texture is very easy to work with. It's very creamy. I think it's worth checking out as long as the colors are suitable for you, because there are very limited shades, because there are only 2 palettes. Overall, I was pleasantly surprised by this, and I do see myself picking it up. I do have another similar concealer here, which is T-Fit Cover Up Pro Concealer, and this one has been my regular one for quite a while now, but I do see myself possibly using this one instead, or using a combination of both on some days. I do feel that maybe it's because it's new, but the Flower Nose one feels creamier, while this one seems a little drier, but maybe it's because I've had it for so long now. Another product I've never had before from Flower Nose is a brow product. So they came out with this double-ended brow pencil and brow gel. This one is in number 2. I think it's called Natural Brown or something like that. I did use this on my eyebrows today. I normally don't do very much with my eyebrows because I have quite thick eyebrow hairs, and I recently bleached my brows so that they match my hair a bit better. But I was pleasantly surprised by this because the pencil is actually able to draw very fine lines. So if you are into drawing individual eyebrow hairs, this one is quite good. And the brow gel, if you can see, is actually quite light and visibly lightened my brow hairs much more than other brow gels or brow mascaras I've tried in the past. What I find interesting though is that I feel that the two colors don't really match. Like the brow pencil is kind of a warm brown, similar to my hair, but then the brow gel is almost kind of blonde. But there is one lighter variation of this product which is intended for blonde hair, I believe. So it's quite interesting how the brow gel in this is quite light. But anyway, if you're looking for something that can lighten your brows, you might look into one of the variations of this. Let's talk about the eyeshadow palettes in this collection. I have 2 of them here. Number 1, Buttery Croissant, and number 2, Strawberry Milk. There is a third one which is a minty white chocolate version, but I have only opened 2 of them because the third one I'm thinking if I should keep it or if I should gift it or sell it. Here is what they look like. They are like houses or shops. Honestly, very beautiful. And if I open up for you, this one. Each palette has 6 shades, so 4 mattes and 2 shimmers or glitters in the middle. And there's also a mirror on top. It also has a chocolate fragrance, which reminds me that the Strawberry Cupid palettes also have a faint strawberry scent to them. As expected from Flower Nose palettes, they were a pleasure to swatch. They were very buttery and smooth. I was a little bit disappointed by one of the Shell's Jewel palettes last time, but these two, I don't really have any complaints about them. They are just gorgeous, and maybe the color stories are not super interesting, but I'm very happy with them. After my unboxing and swatching, I do also have a little comparison of the 2 palettes with the 2 Strawberry Cupid palettes that I have, just in case you're wondering which one would suit you the best. So have a look if you are wondering which one would be the best to buy. Just look. I'll just hold one for reference, but these are the silk satin blushes which were introduced in the Shell's Jewel collection last release, and these are so smooth and beautiful to work with. They make you look so blurred, and this time the packaging is just to die for. They look like cookie sandwiches, and inside, just look at the detailing. I don't really have anything special to say about them because they are just wonderful powder blushes to work with. There are 5 different colors, but I'm only keeping 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to gift number 4 to a friend who's coming in December, and the 5th one I'm going to figure out later. But yes, these are just so adorable to just have on your vanity or wherever you may store your makeup and to use. The products are just beautiful. The swatches you'll see, they just glide on and look great. They have a slight sheen to them because they're like silk satin. Yeah, I just like them very much. Now let's look at these lip jellies. They are so adorable. Look. And they have weight to them. They are not light, but there are 9 different shades and I'm only going to be keeping 3 because 9 would be way too much. I do not want to have products that will just sit around and go to waste because I know that I will not use all 9 shades, especially not regularly. But these are so stunning. They have a light glossy texture and they're supposed to be transfer proof, meaning that they're the type that form a film on your lips and then the glossiness can come off but then the color remains underneath. However, I do have mostly light shades, so it's hard for me to tell. And also they're kind of sheer as well, so I'm not sure how transfer proof they are, but they do look really nice on the lips. They make your lips look plump and healthy. They applied really nicely, very smoothly. They looked very pretty, but you do need to use more if you want to build up visible color. Maybe if you use one of those covering up lip bases, you can see the color come out more, but yeah, they are just very adorable, but I do not need 9 sitting around in my room. Honestly, I'm really satisfied with this collection. I feel that Flower Nose just keeps on outdoing themselves in terms of, design, packaging, and also the products themselves. I really was pleasantly surprised by the concealer palette, which I will be using regularly. I do feel let down by the two perfumes. Well, mostly the Caramel Bear one because it didn't smell anything like what I had hoped it would. But it is a nice clean smell if that's what you're looking for, and it might smell very good on towels and bed sheets. The other perfume, I guess it does smell exactly how I would expect from a Flower Nose perfume, so maybe it's one disappointment. But overall, I really enjoy the products I have. The eyeshadows work really well, the blushes are so smooth and blurring, and the lip jellies feel very comfortable on the lips. They look very pretty, and I just love this collection. I know that the collection is just launching globally this week, so I hope that this video can be helpful for you. Maybe it can help you to decide what to buy, what not to buy, or maybe just give you some idea of what the products look like in person. If you're planning to buy anything from the collection or you have any questions, just let me know. But until next time, goodbye.